The views and opinions expressed in this content are that of a continuously evolving nature and are subject to change as humanity evolves into higher states of awareness.
So have you ever lost someone or lost something and it's been really, really painful and you've really regretted the way you've been in your life with that person or that animal, and found that that's made your grief process even worse than what it would have if you'd have spent more time with that person, gave more love to that animal, etc, etc. Well, that's what I want to talk about in this video, guys, because the grief process works in a way where it would be correct to say that you are the love you leave behind. And I think the way everybody acts in this simulation or reality, whatever you want to call it, acts in a way where they literally are their being, their inner personality is the love that they give to others. I learned this because I lost a cat when I was younger, and I didn't really spend much time with the cat. It was my cat, but my mother used to look after it for us because I was too busy out and about doing egoic things and things like that, you know, and I just totally neglected that cat. And sometimes the cat would like come up for a cuddle and I'd just push it down because I wasn't in the mood. And when that cat died, it was so upsetting for me because I couldn't face that part of myself, that part of myself that neglected that cat from the love that it deserved. And that really affected me for quite a few years. And the same happened with my mother. Growing up, it was just me and my mother. And when you're a son with your mother, from totally different generations, you tend not to kind of have the same interests, etc. So you kind of fall apart that way. You don't really know how to express your love to someone from a different generation, even though it was my mother. So we kind of, although we loved each other a lot, we kind of didn't show it very much. And I think that affected me a lot in my life. I felt like a victim, but in reality, when we really think about these things, the victim mentality we feel and are most of the time is based on the love that we give. For instance, if you have an animal and you gave it all your love constantly and gave it everything it deserved, gave it a wonderful life, and then you lost that animal, you would rest in peace. I really believe that. Yes, you would miss the animal, it would be very upsetting to lose them, but you will rest in peace because in your inner consciousness you will know that you have done everything you could for that being and loved it the best you could, and that love is you. You will know yourself as that love. This is why I really resonate with you are the love you leave behind, because you really are. And even if you're going through stages of depression, for example, or you'll wake up like with a little bit of anxiety now and again, that's probably because you fear loss, okay? All fears lead to one basic fear, which is a fear of loss. And most of the time we self-actualize this fear by being the people we are, by not loving enough. And when you don't love someone enough, or you don't give someone what they deserve, or nice to people, etc., what's going to happen? You will lose them eventually, you see, because eventually someone else will come along who's more nice than you or more loving than you, and they'll just go with that person and not want anything to do with you. So, and then that creates more, that reinforces more of the way you've acted, and you feel like a victim, so you act like that more. So it's a vicious cycle. But you really are the love that you leave behind, and you are the love that you give now. So just try this, guys. If you feel a bit of a victim sometimes to life and you can't handle loss very well, just try all those people around you, your family, your friends, your pets. Just give them that bit of comfort and love that they deserve, okay? Even if they don't deserve it, actually, still give it, because love beats the demon, okay? Only love will kill the demon. That's real. Only love kills the demon. Because how can somebody dislike somebody who's loving and there as a pillar of love? Okay, how can someone dislike someone like that? The only reason they would is because they're so caught up in the head and they don't know how to love themselves, so they might take it for granted, but they'll never give hatred towards that person. And that's because that person doesn't deserve that karma, you see, because they are the love that they're given. So yeah, so try that, guys. Put yourself in your pet's shoes, put yourself in your dog's shoes, put yourself in your cat's shoes, feel what it's like to be them. Feel what it's like to be your parents. Feel what it's like to be your friends around you. Okay, what would you feel if you were with yourself? Think like that. Like, kind of just give love, because it feels good to do it. Okay, it feels good to give love. It makes other people feel good. Everyone's a winner, and the more you do this, the more you'll realise your life will improve, and you'll get rid of all these karmas that come to you every so often. And basically, you will be the love that you leave. You will be the love that you leave. And even if you lose someone, someone else is always going to come. Another pet will come, and that will love you the way you loved your last pet. Your friend, if your friends go, so another friend will come, and because you've got that love, they'll like being around you. And you have to remember as well, sometimes if you do lose people, even if you are a nice person, it's not because of what you do, it's because they're not ready for that love. And if they're not ready for that love, they will leave your life. And that opens the door for someone who is ready for that love to come into your life. That's when it will resonate. That's when you'll both be on the same frequencies. And that's when your life starts to improve and goes on the next levels of awareness, etc. And that's why Jesus in the Bible taught love. That's why love is the most powerful force in the universe, because you are the love that you leave behind. And I really do believe that, guys. So what do you think? Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another video. Have a nice day, guys.